All right. Hello, hello, world. It is Thursday, August 21. Back in my little setup here. And hopefully next week we'll have a new studio-ish type of thing going on. So yeah, I'm back. Let me share my screen over here. All right. Got the SEO going with their title, got thumbnails, gonna bring up my working for the week. Let me fix my microphone. All right, let's see what we got this today. Oops, that's not, interesting. I was trying to make this simpler. Let me see. You guys have to bear with me for a second here. I got to install my snippets. How do I do this? I'm trying to do like, set up my, one second. I'm trying to set up my Chrome so that I have two different profiles, and one is for our regular business and one is for AI Made Simple, and my stuff is on my other profile, so I have to upload this here and blah, 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 blah. So let's see if I can get this going easily. Okay, and I think learning from yesterday, I think it's a little bit saturated with like the news, the tools, and the learning concepts. And so today, I think I'm going to focus a lot on, if possible, let's focus on concepts. But let's see what's going on here. Oh, here it goes. All right, I think that might work. Let's see if this does anything. 1 second, world. Let's go. Okay, let me share my screen. I'll do a little bit here because this didn't take too long today. And Kayla just shot shorts, so you'll see that in a bit here. So today is August 21, 2025. Let's see what it does for me here. We will get better and better. Oh, and I learned yesterday watching Think Media, I should be talking to two people. So if you're watching live, hello, drop an emoji in the comment. And if you're watching it as a playback, put playback in the comments so I know. All 0 of you fans. Maybe Hardy, you're watching. I don't know. You'll watch at some point. Okay, here we go. More AI today. All right. Headline: AI tool predicts brain-blood barrier leaks for free. I have no idea what that means. A Dallas biotech just released PredictBBB.ai, a free AI tool that predicts whether drugs will cross the blood-brain barrier, speeding up the blood. Okay, help scientists avoid early dead ends and get better treatment for dead ends. Haha. Plus, it's free and open. I don't actually understand this. So what are you saying? Dallas innovates. Only small access. Dallas biotech launches open access AI tool targeting one of brain drug discovery's toughest hurdles. Still don't know what's going on here. With just 2% to 6% of small molecule drug able to cross the blood-brain barrier, researchers and drug makers face steep odds. Is this like something that helps getting to the brain quicker? Only a small fraction of drugs can cross the blood-brain barrier. Okay, let me just ask GPT, what is this blood? What is this blood-brain barrier? All right. Anyway, that's not too helpful for me right now. Let me fix my stream too. I need to keep track of the time because we are on a 15-minute timer this is the soft launch this week. We're getting our systems in place, and then next week we're going to be pumping. What's Kayla doing? Kayla's editing right now. All right, beginner AI concept. Okay, what is brain? Okay, the blood-brain barrier is a protective wall of tightly packed cells lining the blood vessels in the brain. It acts like a super strict security checkpoint. Okay, why it matters. The BBB keeps your brain safe and stable. Okay, I see. Okay, so I'm guessing they're using AI to help understand how chemicals can get through this barrier better for treatments, I guess. Okay, let's see. How does this relate to today's article? I wonder if I can move my screen here. Edit, let's see. Nope. All right. Let's see. A Dallas by blah, connection. Okay, the BB is the single biggest challenge. Normally, researchers waste years testing molecules that later turn out to be blocked by the barrier. I see. Okay, so just simulations and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, All right. So yesterday, let's see. Oh, there's our plan. Don't look at that. Don't look at our stuff. Let me move this here. Okay, ideas for future content. So let's do some. These are the concepts from yesterday, and I'm going to ask GPT. I want to learn more about the following concepts. Let's start with one sentence descriptions of each. Okay, boom. Let's go. Okay, let's read this out. GPUs, graphics processing units, are specialized chips that crunch huge amounts of math in parallel powering modern AI. Okay, we all know thing for us to be knowing about. TPUs, we learned about the other day. I guess these are more specialized GPUs. TPU are Google-built chips designed specifically to speed up AI's favorite math operations. Okay, ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits, are custom chips customized for one task, like running a specific. I would actually, let me see. Simply differentiate these, because I don't know what these different between GPU. GPU is general, okay. TPU is a special type built by Google. Thank you. I put you guys on mute. Okay, and then ASICs, fully custom chips built for one very specific job. Okay, but how's that different than TPU? A special type of chip built by Google, fine-tuned only for AI math tensors. Okay, it looks like TPUs are more specific for math and Google. Well, okay, that's cool, I guess. Let's keep going here. Let me see what is happening. All right. Quantum computing uses qubits instead of bits to solve certain complex problems exponentially faster. Still experimental. Okay, I guess just fasting computer data centers. Giant facilities served with servers. Giant facilities filled with servers where AI models live, train, and run. Okay. About how many data centers are there in the world and in the US for AI specifically? I'm gonna let this keep running and I'll get to these later. All right. Networking and latency, the high speed, we talked about that earlier. Cooling systems, air, liquid, or immersion setups that stop servers and GPUs from overheating. Okay. Power grids for AI, the massive electricity infrastructure needed to feed energy-hungry AI data. Same thing, I want to know. Same question for power grids. Power grids for AI. Okay. Edge devices, phones, sensors, or IoT. I think that's Internet of Everything gadgets that run smaller AI models locally without sending data to the cloud. Okay. Interesting. Cloud storage, vast collection of hard drives and SSDs storing the data sets and models AI depend on. Sensors and IoT, cameras, microphones, and detectors that feed AI raw information from the physical world. Kayla and I were actually having some pillow talk yesterday about AI, and we were talking. Chris was mentioning how something that's going to come about is like robotics, which makes a lot of sense because the scalability and movement of software is much quicker, obviously, because I think there's like less friction with resources, although it still takes a lot of resources. I don't think it takes as much as physical resources like space or energy or materials to develop things like robots and whatever you need. So, but I do think robots will facilitate in scaling the physical adaptation of AI because they'll make things quicker, whether it's moving or assembling things. So robotics, machines power that, yes, obviously. Autonomous vehicles, self-driving cars, trucks, and drones. Yes, love that. Wearables, smart devices, smart factories, AI driven. That's quite fascinating. Automate production lines. Okay. And agriculture, farming tech use. Ooh, okay. I'll say, give me more examples of this. Okay. AI and energy grids, AI systems balancing electricity supply and demand. That's quite smart. AI and healthcare devices, medical tools, AI and satellites, spaceborne sensors paired with AI to track weather. Yes, that's good. AI waste and sustainability, the environmental footprint of AI. Okay, awesome. This is great. Okay, I'm going to keep going here and let's read what we got yesterday. I asked for data centers. Okay, cool. You're after how many data centers exist, especially those supporting AI, both worldwide and in the US. Here's what the data shows. Okay, 6,000 in the globally. Okay, and then US. Oh, so if this is correct, it looks like majority of the data centers are in the US, which I don't know if I believe that. Okay, but okay, that's interesting. I mean, I think of places like China that maybe we don't account for. AI specific data centers, okay, 1,200. Experts also estimate there's around globally. Interesting. Okay, so it seems kind of small, right? Maybe I want to ask how much the US is the goal. Oh, I guess there is. Okay, a significant portion of over dedicated. If you'd like, I can also break down the region. Yeah, I'll say like, tell me more about how many more data centers we will have in 5 years for AI specifically. I'm learning about AI with all of you, or zero of you. Okay, same question for power grids. Give me more examples of AI. Okay, power grids. How does AI apply? Okay, the rapid rise of AI, especially in data centers, is driving a surge in electricity demand. Data centers in the US may consume up to 12% of national electricity. 12%? No way. May consume up to 12% of national. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Projects that global electricity for AI would reach this. Okay, interesting. That's a lot. But then again, that's what, 5 years from now. So more examples of AI in agriculture. Banana smart farming in India. AI, Internet of Everything, drones, and remotes using by Tamil. No. Banana disease prevention. How? Early disease detection. AI drone based. Okay, research. A lot of ways. I love being able to learn these things because then I can just think about what are future applications of this. 5 years. Maybe we should be investing in data center growth. Whoever's building data centers, that's where we should be investing. I'm not a financial advisor. All right. I think one more thing I want to check before we go. Explain a little more about IoT. What is it? Why is it relevant for AI? And then what are we at today? Okay. All right. IoT, Internet of Things, is a network of everyday devices like thermostats, cars, watches, fridges, tractors, or factory machines that are connected to the internet and can send, receive data. Basically, anything that has a sensor plus connectivity is IoT. Why it matters. AI needs data to learn and make predictions. IoT devices are like millions of little reporters constantly. That's scary. It's like transformers. Real-time decision making. Yes. Personalization, industrial impact. Okay. Think of IoT as a nervous system sender. Okay. And AI is the brain. Nice. Love it. Okay. I'll say like this. Does that mean every electrical device is an IoT? And I think it should say no, because I think it has to have connectivity. So I think about, I don't know, like a digital clock that has no Wi-Fi. Let's see what it says here. Not quite. Okay. Regular electric device just runs when power, no internet, no data sharing. Okay, so you have to have connectivity. This feels like Transformers, or what's that movie? And that movie with Shia LaBeouf. I don't know if you'll know, but I think it's called Eagle Eye. Let's see if it knows. And then we'll wrap up today. Exactly, you're onto something. It does feel like Transformers light. Normal looking objects, car fridge, suddenly become alive once they're connected. The Shia LaBeouf Transformers. Oh, actually, that's funny. Shia LaBeouf. That's not what I was talking about. But I just realized Shia LaBeouf is also in Transformers. I meant Eagle Eye. I totally did not put that together. Yes. Okay. Got it. Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf. That makes way more sense. Perfect reference. Yes, IoT has serious Eagle Eye vibes. In the movie, everyday cameras, phones, traffic lights, drones, and machines are all connected and coordinated by AI. That's basically the IoT dream nightmare, when every sensor and device is online. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So scary. I'm going to ask one more thing. Explain why IoT is relevant to crypto. The trustless payments. Okay. So IoT devices are not notoriously easy to hack. Okay. All right. Maybe we should learn about IoT and IoT tomorrow. This kind of fascinates me. So I'm going to add this to my list for tomorrow. IoT and IoT crypto. All right. So thanks for watching. We are at 0 people right now, so that's great. We're on week 1, but next week let's try to see if we can get more people. All right. See you guys later. Bye.